Greetings everybody, this is David Avocado Wolf, and I'm here at my desk. I've got lots of electronic gadgets around me. What we're going to talk about today is how to stay grounded and protected from EMF fields right at your desk and actually get healing right to specific areas of your body so you can get the anti-inflammatory effects of the electricity that surrounds the earth that we can access through the ground wire of our building using grounded technology. Okay, I've got a voltmeter here, and this is going to demonstrate to us exactly how much EMF field I'm being exposed to. I've got a computer here, I've got this electrical outlet right here, plus the extension cord, I've got the alarm clock, so it's going to be a pretty high value. Before we do that, first I want to show you and demonstrate to you that this is actually live. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. This is an indicator, and this is indicating to us by both these orange lights going on that not only is this a live electricity, there's current running through here, but it's also grounded, meaning that this third prong right here that we are all familiar with, that third prong right there is really connected to a wire that goes all the way to the basement of this building, and it attaches to a rod that's stuck into the actual earth itself. The ground in electricity is our 0 point. It's like when you step on a scale and you have to get the 0 reading first, then you get all the way on top of it and you go, oh, okay, I weigh 120 pounds or 130 pounds. It's the same kind of deal. That's our reference. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use a voltmeter so you can use a voltmeter at home to see how much current you're being exposed to just by working at your desk. And then we're going to show you how grounding technology protects you, and not only protects you, but allows you to access healing right at your desk, allows you to get the anti-inflammatory effects as you're working on your electrical devices. I'm going to extend out, using a little toy I have here, I'm going to extend out the ground just so it's easier for me because I'm juggling a million things with just two hands. And I'm plugging that into the ground, and this is allowing me to just kind of plug in over here. Okay, and now I'm getting my actual 0 grounding reading. Okay, that's 0 now for me. And I'm going to see how much I'm exposed to by just touching this right here with my skin, and it's going to show you how much voltage I'm being exposed to. The black is 0, the red is going to show exactly how much I'm being exposed to. So when I touch this, you're going to see a reading come out, and that reading is about 12 volts. It's fluctuating between 11 and 12. Take a look at that number. If I get closer to my computer, you can see that I might even be getting more voltage exposure. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this all to one hand. You can see that the reading will stay the same. See if I can find a comfortable way to do this. Okay, so there's our voltage reading. It's jumping around 13, 12, 10, 11, in that range. Now what I'm going to show you is if I use grounding technology like this pad right here, this is a carbon electron carrying pad, very tough material. It can carry an electrical charge. You can touch this to your skin anywhere. You can have it underneath your computer, you can have it underneath your feet and access the healing energy of the earth right where you are. But watch what happens when I do this. Now I'm going to put it into the ground right here. This is how you plug this thing in. See, it has to be plugged into the ground itself so it can take your electrical charge and dissipate it. So I'm plugging it into the ground. Now it's plugged in. I'm working at my computer. Look at the charge I'm being exposed to, folks. It's jumping around. I mean, we've got numbers 8. We've got numbers as 7, 8, again 7. Now watch this. As soon as I touch this, just with the tip of my finger, watch that number jump. Boom. Now it has dropped to 0.2, jumps back up to 8. 0.13 jumps back up to 8. Folks, that is somewhere between 50 to 100-fold decrease in the electricity that's hitting me. Watch again. When I touch this grounding technology, which is connected to the ground wire of this building, it neutralizes the electrical potential that's hitting me. Watch again. Boom. There it is. You can see that number has dropped to 0.14. Again, I lift my finger off. Look at all the EMFs I'm being exposed to. When I get closer to my computer, if this was further away over here and I'm touching this, look at these numbers. I mean, we're getting numbers 12. Look at that. 10, 12. Again, just with a pinky, Watch this. I'm just going to touch with a pinky. I'm going to, boom, neutralize that field. Look at that. Watch again. I'm going to lift it off. Boom. Lift it off. Ungrounded. The natural state we're in when we're working on our computer or at our desk. Now I'm going to touch. And you'll see that when I touch ground, look how much protection I get and how much of that earthing I'm getting. Again, I took it off. I put it on. I'm grounded now. Look at the protection I'm getting. That's the EMF fields I'm being exposed to. 0.1 versus 10. That's 100 times decrease. Grounded, ungrounded. Grounded, ungrounded. Grounded, ungrounded. What this is doing is it's allowing me to actually imitate being able to touch the earth itself, because what I'm doing is I'm actually just connecting to the ground rod of this building, which is bringing the electricity right up through this building, the natural earth electricity, right to me, and that creates free antioxidants that neutralize inflammation and pain wherever I touch it to, but I don't even have to touch it to the specific area. Let's say I had pain in my jaw, I had a toothache or something. I could touch this to my jaw. Now look, notice that it still works. Do you see that number dropping? Watch again. Well, I've got to let go of it completely. Watch this. I'm going to touch this to my jaw, and you'll see that the number is actually dropped. And then we'll go again. Watch again. Anywhere I touch my skin, I get protection.